Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Sonic World, and this time we are doing this fully live. There's no separated audio and video. This is all just purely live. And I think to celebrate this little occasion, we are going to change the menu theme for once. We have so many to choose from, and I think I'm going to go with, let's go with today, Kingdom. I like the look of this one. Let's see. Yeah, okay. That looks nice. That looks nice one. I may not like playing Sonic 06, but hey, can't say the menu theme doesn't look nice. Anywho, so today we're going to be playing with custom team as always. And I think since this is City Escape and it's a nice Sonic Adventure 2 stage, I think we're going to go with a classic Sonic, Shadow, and Silver team, since that's something we all love to do, look at. All right, let's see. City Escape. We've got 5 missions. Let's see. Normal run, time attack, Destructor plus time attack, and Ring Collector. Pretty easy stage, to be fairly honest. That's good. Okay, let's get this started. And here we go. Whee! Alright, so this stage, as I just said, was from Sonic Adventure 2, and this is actually this is one of my favorite stages in Sonic World because I love this the board we get here. I remember when we first put this in, it was kind of a bit buggy, but every new feature always will be buggy. But for some people, I find when I've watched them play the game, really don't know how to control the thing, and to be fair, I don't know how to control it half the time. But oh well, doesn't matter. We can still fly along. I mean, as I said, when I said about the missions being easy, I think that's because of the fact that some of the missions, like Ring Collector, we might actually be able to do that in the first go, finally, for once. And hey, look, I can actually go Super Form already. That's how many rings you can get in this mission. And, with this stage, there's actually quite a few unique things going on, because, I mean, as I said about the board, I think it's only... that might only be in this stage. I mean, apart from test stage. Everything's in test stage. But the layout for this stage is actually very different from the other stages, because in the other stages, it's really mostly a straight, round, there are a couple of alternative paths. But this stage really, it looks nice and also goes in different directions. There's not just one way to do stuff. Also, Super Transformation. Let's do this! Yeah, oh, there we go. Much better. This is also actually one of the stages that was made, I think it was in, what is it called? Google SketchUp? Yeah, SketchUp. I don't know how many people actually use SketchUp for their stages, but I know a few do. And people call it, oh, it's terrible, it's very low grade. It's like the cheap version of Blender, even though Blender's free. But, this is a stage made in SketchUp, and it looks impressive. I like this stage, so... It's not always about the tool you use. Sometimes it's about, your creativity and ability to look past something, reputation-wise. So, what else we got in this mission? I mean, well, this is normal runs. So, I mean, there's not much going on in these missions. But, actually, a use of a rocket... the thing is, when I keep saying this stage, it's because, there is a lot to like in this stage. Because unlike other stages, so far... which tend to stay to the normal formula. This tries to really mix it up by having, objects that aren't used that often. Like, the rocks aren't used that often. That's only really seen in Worst Cave, and we don't want to go back there. The balloons aren't used very often, and they're used back there, as you saw. I would say there's a bit of excessively when it comes to rings, but, to be fair, it makes Ring Collector 10 times easier. And you see there's a loop-de-loop down there, but there's also rooftop ways to go around, so... I give this one an A on creativity, and, well, optional paths to go. And hey, considering how many rings there are, I don't think my supersonic form is ever going to run out before the end of the stage, because even though this stage is nice, it's not the longest stage, but it's also not the shortest. It's not like Casino Park length, which I think may be the shortest normal stage there is. But it's, as I said, this is like a 3-minute stage, so, good length. And let's see, I got a B rank. 1 emblem. Okay, since there are 5 missions, right, and I have 95 emblems at the moment, that means no matter what happens, I'm going to get 100 emblems by the end of this. Alright. And here comes the 96th emblem. Alrighty. On to the next mission. Time Attack. Oh boy. Alrighty, here we go. Time Attack mode. Oh, so this actually is not my first attempt. I actually ended up dying, which caused me to go back to the start of the level, because apparently I didn't get any checkpoints. Silly me. But oh well. Oh no, 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 this is terrible. This is awful. I gotta turn around quickly before I fail. Remember when I said about controls, but you know, the board? Even sometimes I can have trouble with this board. But you know, nothing's perfect when it comes to making games. Sometimes you're gonna have a bit of a slippery controls, but I mean, you can't exactly blame the game always, you know. Got to accept defeat. Got to accept your responsibility that sometimes it's just you who screwed up. Oh, good thing here now, we can turn super form really early on, which is very useful. We're going to need this to beat this level's time. This time actually is pretty small in comparison to most levels. I usually find that the time in most like the early levels are like really huge. It gives you plenty of time to do whatever. But some of these later stages really push you for the time limit, which I actually guess is a, you know, good thing considering they're a later stage in the game. I was trying to like get past that big gap with Silver so I could actually like skip some of the level, but I realized Silver's the third character, which just slowed me down. I wonder if I could actually use Silver here to quickly get past these gaps. It might be a better idea. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, no, 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 no. That's the same place I died last time. I'm not letting that happen again. Alright, quickly, let's go, go. We have... Oh, wait, did I just see a spring back there? I never even noticed that. Oh, there is. There's a spring here to skip some of the level. Well, I'll be darned. I didn't even know. There's some stuff in this level even I haven't found yet. How I didn't know about that spring, I would never know. But, hey, it's helped out with this, you know, running for the level quickly. And with only 55 seconds left on the clock, this could be challenging. Oh, that was close. Almost failed there. And the camera's not turning for me, which is just fun. I'm going to grab this little thingamajiggy here. Whee! Oh. Okay, anyone want to take bets at home here? Am I going to make it? If you'd answered yes, I'm very happy with you agreeing with my ability. But if you answered no, I agree with your sensibility of me being able to make this. But I think I'll be able to spare this with just a few seconds to go. With 20 seconds left on the clock, I'm just around the corner from the finish, and I think I can do it. Alright, here we go. And I'm going to finish as Shadow, because he deserves some credit. Yeah, there you go, Shadow, you win. You're the one who did all the work. And I got an A rank. Oh, I swear, these later like levels with the time attack, I can't seem to get an S rank anymore. Ah. Oh well. And here comes the 97th emblem. There we go. Not unlocking anything anymore, unfortunately. We've already unlocked everything there is to unlock. Alright, let's go on to Destructor. You know, this first part of the level is completely useless now. And oh my god, 126 enemies. Wow, there's a lot of enemies in this level. I don't think I'll be doing this first time around anyway, but at least I'm not timed. Oh, but the next mission is timed. Oh dear. Okay, well, word of warning. I don't think that the next mission will be the first recording. I can probably guarantee you that one. Oh boy, this is going to be one to be difficult. I mean, this one won't be too difficult, and I can at least plan out where like, each of the enemies are ahead of time, making it easier on me. So I know there's one there, and there's one here, and there's another 124 to go. All perfectly okay. Alright, let's turn super form. I swear, the super forms is one of the most useful things in these later levels. You know, actually speaking of later levels, there really is no proper order to the levels, because I mean, some levels are of course harder than others later, and some levels are much easier. So like, what do you really consider the later levels? Maybe there should be like an actual like proper order decided for Sonic World. Oh, and also these repeated enemies everywhere don't help with this massive count of enemies. Make sure there's nothing else over there. Oh, there is! Little sneaky electric guy hiding around. I don't even know what they're called anymore. I'm not thinking about it. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. I think there's also some up here that I missed. Went right over because they're like above us. They might be around here. Let me go check. Oh, it's actually Sweet Shoes. Cool. Didn't even notice that. Oh yeah, they're up there. See? I'm glad I'm not timed in this mission. Where is he? Can't even see him. There he is. Okay. Good, good. Now that that's taken care of, let's go over here. Grab this enemy. Grab this enemy. I feel like this is going to be very dangerous to take care of. Oh my goodness. Hey, what's up here? Oh. You know, the thing is, I feel like, you know, Destructor is actually one of the kind of missions that allows you to appreciate levels more, because you don't really see all of a level when you, like, either run straight through it. But Destructor requires you to check every little nook and cranny for that one enemy that's hiding in the bloody corner. I mean, luckily, when you get to the gold ring, it isn't like, you know, mission failed or whatever. You just get to go back to the beginning with all the enemies respawned, which is a godsend. If that wasn't the case, I'd be crying in basically half this game. No, we're doing actually pretty good in terms of, oh, wait, oh no, our rings, oh, that was close. I didn't realize we were so close to the end of, super form there. Okay, let's just make it up here. Oh no, this is bad. I hope I'm not, too screwed over here. No, don't turn around like that, I need to get up here. More enemies to destroy. Yeah, you know, we're actually doing pretty good in terms of enemies. We got rid of about half of them so far, and we've still got a bit of the stage left to go. I think I'll probably miss, like, loads elsewhere, but, you know, what are you going to do? I'm not going to probably hit every enemy. And I'm getting most of them, I think. Anyway. 1-up. That's going to add to my 99 1-ups. That will help. I need more rings quickly. I don't want my super form to run out ever. Oh god, no. Don't get that, thing yet. I need to get him. Is that enemy down there? No, it's just a boost pad. Whew. I don't think there's actually any egg pawns in this level. Probably because of the fact that, you know, it's a mission. Like, no, mission, sorry. It's City Escape, which is, I think, you know, just uses gun stuff in the actual game. I guess our time as super has come to an end. I bet this is like a 20 ring thing, isn't it? Yep. It's 5 rings. Well, I guess that doesn't really matter. Whatever. What's in this box? Box. Oh, it's egg. Well, that helps. Eggman boxes are devils. I mean, the thing is, lucky they only take away 10 rings. But like, if they took away all the rings, could you imagine that? They're like basically the devil boxes for super forms. Maybe they should be like a super Eggman box. Nah, that's stupid. Stupid enough to work, maybe. But don't worry, with the amount of rings in this level, I'll be back to my super form in no time. AKA, right now! Okay, here we go. Oh no, whoa. Whoa. Yeah, sometimes that camera glitch does happen. Oh, no. No! Well, I died. But not to fret. I'm only back here. So I can grab us some rings again and get back onto the super form train. Actually, no, I'm going to go back and get those rings down there because I'm not missing out on all these rings quickly. I want to get to super form as quickly as possible. Don't want to lose that. Let's get back up here. Kill. Let me just grab these rings first of all before I start doing anything else so I can turn super. And now I can kill everything. Okay, let me just go Sonic for a bit. To be honest, Silver's not really useful in these missions, you know. The thing is, most of the levels in Sonic World were designed, obviously, they were designed for Sonic only. I mean, I don't like the fact that we say that, but it's true. Like, I mean, come on. Most of these missions were easily designed with just homing attack in mind, and that was it. And we do try to take some liberties, you know. It is very possible to beat every stage with every character. I think. Most stages, at least. But, like, you know, it would be more fun if they were, like, designed for all characters. And, you know, there are some stages which are like that, but most of them, let's be fair, homing attack is, like, given as a necessity. Alright, quick, let's go before we lose our rings. Our super form, no. We don't want to lose super form. Oh, no. Woo, okay, good. I want to make sure I didn't miss any guys down here. Guys, robots, not gender specific. Okay, let's get up this pulley. Oh, Pulley does not like me. Oh, goodness, let me just pause there and see if Pulley will like me again. No, Pulley does not like me. Let's just, try to get up here. Oh, using non-Pulley methods. Okay, apparently Pulley just wants to decide that we're not going to be super form anymore, because apparently that's what it wants. Because we are not going to be super form after this thing runs out. Oh, there we go. We're not super form anymore. I don't know what to do about this. Let me think. Okay. Perhaps I could use Silver's thingamajiggy teleport. Psychokinesis. Alright, let's try from here. Alright, I got an idea. If that pulley doesn't want to work, we'll try this. And let go. Damn it, so close. Okay, okay, we got this. We got this. We can do this. No, I'm not letting this you know, I'm not letting this go. I'll figure this one out. Okay, we may have a problem. Oh, okay, pulley. Nope, no, pulley's still messing up over there. Okay, all I do is pause the game. Just great. Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's just continue. Is there any enemies up there? Nope. Alright, let's go down here. Hooray. At least confetti isn't one of the missions. That'll be over very quickly. Okay, be careful with this one. Oh. Alright, let's not die this time when doing stuff. There we go. Okay, now we're safe. Let's just get over here. And there we go. Alright. Alright. I know there's enemies up here. Yep, knew it. Knew it from last time. Alright. Is there any enemies down there? No, I don't think there's any enemies up there. So let's go up this way, where I believe there are some more enemies. Yep. Knew it. Yeah, we actually got most of the enemies first time round. It's 37 enemies left, and you know, we're nearing the end of the stage. You know you don't. Ow, no! My super form power up using those rings. I was going to do that. I bet I had enough rings as well, and I just wasn't looking. Okay, okay. Yep, no, there's some more enemies down here. And for a lot more rings too, cool. Alright, it's good. I don't know why I'm going back, you know. I think it's probably just to see if I can get them all in one go. No, okay, that's not a thing. That's just boost. Okay, let's drift our way to the finish. That's nice, Silver, you're not doing anything. Silver basically sucks in these missions. There are some missions where he's better suited, but not in this. Definitely not in this. Also, I can't think of any other level except Casino Park that actually uses the like little ring things as a way to get past a part of the level. And they only use that because it's actually using the proper city, Casino Park. Yeah, see, I didn't even know what that does. Oh, it opens that one up, I think. Alright, there we go. Oh. I'm going to be more careful with my rings. If I don't want to lose them all for once. There we go. 13 enemies left. Okay, can we find them all? Okay. This killing of myself is getting ridiculous. Let's just not do that and see if we can find the last 10 enemies. Whatever. Let's just go to the finish. We'll be able to find 10 enemies in a very quick amount of time. Maybe we're going to go super form before we reach the bottom. Let's see if we can. Almost there. So close now. Oh dear. Okay. This first whole segment completely pointless to what I'm doing. So that's nice. That's useful, you know. Always useful to have a completely pointless segment for myself. Oh, I just missed that. I should have sped up. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're almost there. 39 rings. I bet I can come with super form. Come on. Come on. Not enough rings. So I feel like I'm in the special stages all over again. Not enough rings. Not enough rings. Okay, here we go. Finally, a few more enemies. We should be over this very soon. I don't even need to get these enemies in these little areas, because I know that there'll be more enemies up ahead, just literally around this corner, up here, around here, and here we go. Boom, boom, boom. In fact, there's a giant line of enemies. What am I doing? There's like a million over here. There we go. Wow, the recording started to lag there for a second. Alright, there we go. Mission clear. We got a... Hey, good rank. Okay, nice work. Alright, 98 emblem. Emblem, not emblem. Oh, okay, here comes the hard part. Whew. Time attack plus destructor. 5th attempt. Oh my goodness, we are just... Oh, okay. I think there might be a problem where if you can become super form and then go into the thing. Okay, what I'm going to try doing, right, is because it might be because of the lag of the recording, right? There might be a slight skip when I go to the end of the level, because basically where I'll like stop the recording just before I go for the goal ring, and then just after I go for the goal ring to make sure that like I don't end up you know, doing that again, because that was just annoying. I want to win this, for goodness sake. I'm not going to be here forever. 5th attempt doing this. Alright, let's do this. Okay, so the kind of objective here is basically to get like 20 enemies every minute. And well, the first minute I've got to get down to like, before it reaches 5 minutes in, I got to get down to 100 enemies. And that shouldn't be too hard because there's a massive amount of enemies right here. Makes this much easier. And I think the longer I play this game, right, my computer just goes, ugh, at it more. I don't know why it is, right? Because, like, this game, I don't know what's wrong with it, right? I mean, I can't say, you know, oh, I love this game, you know, so blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to blame it for anything, right? It has problems. And I think one of those problems is performance. Because, you know, I have a computer which can basically take a PS2 emulator, recording it, and usually do it at 60 FPS no matter what happens. Sometimes, I mean, of course, it's a bit of lag because I'm running it from the disc. But, like, and I could also run, like, you know, any game as well on 60 FPS recording and just fine. But this game, like, can't even run at 1920 by 1080. This resolution is actually a 1366 by 768. It doesn't let me record any higher without lagging out. I don't know what happened with this game in performance, but it doesn't like it, so whatever. I guess there's just some issues. I mean, it might just be Blitz, because, I mean, Blitz is, you know, not exactly designed to take something this intensive, so I guess that could be the reasoning. Whatever. It's not important. Anywho, we have 70 enemies left, and we have about 4 minutes left, so that's way ahead of time. Way ahead of schedule, so that's good. We're doing good for time. Let's just get around here, get this enemy, and we've got plenty more rings this time, unlike last time where I almost ran out right about here. With 63 enemies left and about 4 minutes, I think, actually, what was the time? Let's just say by basically about 3 minutes, we've got to get down to 40. That should give us a nice estimate to work towards. Alright, let's do this. Get this enemy, get that enemy. Oh dear, why am I stuck? Okay. I guess the tree was trying to trap me in there. No, tree, don't trap me, please. Okay. Oh, I'm getting stuck. Oh no, what's happening? Okay. Let's not get killed here, of all places, by enemies, which can't actually kill me, because, you know, I'm invincible. Supersonic, lols. Supersonic, lols. Alright, we're getting near the end of the stage here, and I will quickly pause the recording and unpause it once we get past the goal ring to prevent yet another attempt of this mission being foiled by the everlasting bug of time that is the stage not basically grabbing onto objects because the game lags. And that can be a problem because there are automatic segments in these stages, you know, and they're basically permanent automatic stages that don't let you go until said permanent, you know, stage thing is done. We end up, you know, having massive, you know, problems. I mean, it's not everyone gets it. I mean, I never ever get it when I'm not recording, but when I'm recording, it does happen. And the thing is, I think this whole recording session, you know, like recording Sonic World, has made me appreciate like low-end computers more. All right, there's gonna be a small pause here. Okay, there we go. Now there we go. It worked for once. I was afraid it wouldn't work, so I thought I'd best, you know, just not take the chance. Okay, we've got 2 minutes left and 20 enemies. I think we can do this. We've got plenty of time now. This shouldn't have any problem getting past this. It's just zoom down. This is supersonic. Zoom past everything. Plenty of rings as well. 50 rings to get past this segment. And, you know, we should be fine. I don't see any problems happening. There's only a few enemies up ahead anyway. There's a bunch of enemies up ahead. So we should be fine. Okay, let's just get this enemy. My god, I'm actually noticing the lag now. Like, normally I'd never notice the lag. Like, normally I would never notice that because it just normally runs just fine. But, like, when I spend a long time recording, that's when the lag sets in. That's when it really likes to come in and just be like, please stop recording, you're hurting me. I'm sorry, computer, but I must entertain the audience. And I think this is finally it. I think we're finally done with this stupid mission. I mean, it's only been like, what, like 4 or 5 minutes for you guys, but it's been like half an hour for me. Here we go. Finish it off. Yes! Finally. And it's super forms, which I guess is pretty cool. Sonic did all the work. Mission clear. Okay. And an S rank. Oh, that means this mission is the one to give us our 100th emblem. Oh, that's great. I think that makes this mission all worth it. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Here we go. 100 emblems. Yes! There we go. Alright, we got one more mission, and it should take us literally a minute or two because of how easy it's going to be. Let's do it. Ring collector. It shouldn't be too difficult. We've only like rings literally everywhere. I think we should be pretty okay. I mean, there's really no reason why this wouldn't work out. There we go, get some more. And of course there's no time limit. Thank goodness for that. No time limit makes this 10 times easier. Now if this had a time limit, actually probably could be a good mission. But because, you know, no time limit, no fucking issue, no having to worry about problems occurring. Grab all the rings, have some fun, yada yada yada, enjoy myself. Woo, okay. See, we already got 70 rings in just the beginning of the mission. I mean, should I go super form? I got a shield, so I'll wait till I lose the shield and then I'll decide about that. But I'm going to try and stay away from enemies, obviously, because, you know, I don't want to get hit. It would be kind of bad to get hit. Alright, but the good thing is rings literally everywhere around here. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, we're almost there. Already. At the beginning of this mission, we're almost there. Let's just keep going. Let's just get to the end. Let's get all these rings. All 10 rings. And we'll be there soon. 40 rings. I think I'm actually kind of sad that this is the last mission because it ends so quickly. If the last mission had been that one before, then we'd be fine. We're getting a big climactic final. But nope, we get this mission. And it's just about over because we're about to finish it. Here we go. And there we go. And it's all finished. Quickest mission ever. And that's rank 2. Pretty damn fast. Woo! 102 emblems now. Yeah. Okay. And there we go with 102 emblems. Woohoo! Okay. Now that finishes off City Escape. We are now done. Oh, that was an eventful time. Especially with that mission there. I'm glad I got an S rank on that one. So the next mission is Mission Street. Oh boy, yes! It's a boss mission. Well, boss and rivals. Basically, all new missions here. No non-new missions here. This is great. Righto. I shall see you all next time on Sonic World. I hope you enjoyed this new type of recording way. See you all later.